Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff Scott, and on behalf of George Langevin Video Productions, I'd like to welcome you to tonight's CIF Girls Division IV Soccer Semifinal between the Knights of the Bishop School and the Lancers of Francis Parker School. This game is being played tonight on the campus of La Costa Canyon High School. The home team for tonight, the Parker Lancers. They'll be wearing the white jerseys, and they'll be defending, it looks like, the East goal. The Bishop's Knights, wearing the maroon jerseys and shorts, they'll be defending the West goal. The starting lineup for the Francis Parker Lancers. In goal, a freshman, Melissa Vasiliadis. The sweeper, number 11, Amanda Branca. The stopper, number 6, Sarah Daw. The right back, number 26, Candace Thiem. The left back, number 19, Kirby Brady. In the central midfield, two captains, number 4, Liz Menino, and number 2, Rebecca Dunaway. The right midfielder, number 13, she's got a lot of speed, Rachel Bittigan. And the left midfielder, number 8, sophomore Jessica Lair. Up top, the two Kern sisters. Kristen Kern, number 18, she's just a freshman. And Kara Kern, the captain, other co-captain, she's number 11. Kara Kern is the leading goal scorer in the county this year with over 40 goals. She also set the new school assist record for her career. She'll be chasing Ashley Backman's school goal scoring record of 88 goals next season when she's a senior. Now the starting lineup for the Bishop's Knights. In goal, a freshman, number 19, Lee Baker-Baum. The sweeper, a junior, number 3, Suzanne Yasunis. The stopper, number 2, Anna Childson. The right back, number 6, Caitlin Prindle.
Number 18, freshman midfielder and forward, Kristen Kern.
The left back, number 20, Taylor Wyatt. In midfield, out on the right side of midfield, you've got number 9, a senior, Heather Gartrell. The two central midfield players. Her sister, Lori Gartrell, who's just a freshman. And also Lindsay Frost, number 8, the other center midfielder. The left midfielder, number 4, Julia Carnevale. And up front, a junior, number 7, Allison Senye, and number 14, Jillian Sumner. So there's your starting lineups for both teams tonight. Now, these two teams are no strangers to each other. Not only do they compete in the very competitive Coastal League for girls, but these two teams have met in the last 7 consecutive CIF Division IV championship matches. In fact, it's a little disappointing that they're meeting here in the semis tonight because only one of them will be able to go on to the finals. The rivalry between these schools is immense. Starting back in 1991 when they went to a 4-division format in CIF, the Bishop School won the first 4 CIF titles, beating Christian twice, Coronado, and the same Francis Parker Lancers in 1993. But in 1995, the Parker Lancers upset Bishops 1-0 in overtime, a sudden death thriller to win their first title. Bishops won the next 2 titles, only to see Parker come back in 98 and beat them 3-1 in the championship game. The following year, 1999, these two teams tied each other after a long overtime and finished as co-CIF champions. Last year, it was Bishops over Parker again in the title match, but here they come again. Parker is ranked number 1 in the division. Bishops is ranked number 4. This should be a very exciting match between these two teams. The Bishops Knights are coached by Susan Filipponi. The Parker Lancers coached by Mark Tiebach. The coaches are going to bring their teams together for some last-minute instructions. We're going to have a coin toss up at midfield, and these two teams are going to get ready to do battle for the 3rd time this year. Now, these two teams have already met twice. Parker winning the first game at Francis Parker 6-1. Then they met again at Bishops, and the score, and Parker again came out on top 4-2. Liz Menino, Rebecca Dunaway jog back from midfield. They're going to tell their teammates what side they're playing from. The sweats are going to come off. Looks like the teams are going to change sides. Parker in the all-white jerseys, they're going to defend the west goal. Bishops in the maroon jerseys and shorts, white socks, they're going to defend the east goal. These two teams have a tremendous rivalry. They've had a number of great players that have played from over the years. In the early 90s, Carmel Murphy, who led all of San Diego in scoring for her 4-year career and is still the section's all-time leading goal scorer, went on to become an All-American at Stanford, and just recently was drafted by the new Women's United Soccer Association franchise in the Bay Area. They've had so many other terrific players. Andrea Hirschman. They had Caitlin Costello, who now plays at Harvard University, another fantastic player. Francis Parker's had some great players of their own over the years. Two-time CIF Player of the Year, Ashley Backman, who went on to play at Yale. Then there was two-time CIF Player of the Year, Merritt Singleton, who is now playing at Brown University. These two teams have a rich tradition. They've had tons of success in the last few years, and tonight we expect a thrilling match right to the end. Now, I mentioned earlier what the scores were in the two games during the league season. Don't be fooled by scores during the regular season. In years past, the regular season scores have had nothing to do with the outcome of these finals. Referee checks for the goalkeepers, and we're about to have the first kickoff. There's the whistle. Young freshman Lori Gartrell, the center midfielder for the Bishops Knights. She is probably their best player and really makes them go. She's wearing number 13, right in the middle of the park. Trying to push the ball forward. Here's Sarah Daw coming out with the ball. Looking for Kara Kern. Can't find her. Bishop swings it around to the far side. There's Candace Thiem, the right back. She steps over the ball. Rachel Bittigan knocking it all the way across, looking for Jessica Lair here on the left side. Jessica Lair with a lot of speed. She missed part of the season earlier with an injury, but she's now back healthy and playing well for the Lancers. Bishops will take the throw in. It'll be number 2. She's just a sophomore, Anna Childson, taking the throw. She throws it long. Kirby Brady knocks it away. Referee indicates that it's Parker's throw. The ball went off a Bishop's player inadvertently. So here's Kirby Brady with the throw. They're going to look long, try to get it to one of the Kern sisters. Kara, of course, a junior. Her younger sister, Kristen, just a sophomore. They are the dynamic duo for this Parker team. Candace Thiem looking forward into the box. Can't quite pick out Kara. And Lee Baker-Baum punts the ball back out to the center circle. Ball misheaded. Candace again with the ball, and here's Amanda Branca, the sweeper. She pumps it forward, looking for Krista Kern. Kristen not able to get to it. Lee Baker-Baum ranging way out of her goal to get to that ball. Now here's Lori Gartrell. We talked about her before, just a freshman, playing the ball back, playing simply, trying to establish some possession for Bishops. They look up front. Ball headed on by Kristen Kern. Kara gives chase. Can't get to it. And it's Sarah Daw for Parker, sticking her head on the ball. Bishop's players can't get the ball. They're chasing. Parker unable to put together a couple of passes, though. They've been trying to push the ball forward, and Bishop's giving them no space in the back. In a game like this, you can imagine both teams are a little bit edgy, a little bit nervous. A lot of young players on both sides. There's Gartrell again, always in and around the ball, holding the ball. Number 14, Semner up top, trying to put some pressure on. Number 7, Senye also putting pressure on the ball. Parker clears it. Julia Carnevale plays it back. Now it's up front. Lindsay Frost can't hold the ball. Lindsey Frost drops into more of a defensive role. She's more of the holding midfield player. Gartrell, the attacking midfielder, plays right in behind the two forwards. Her sister Heather is the midfielder on the other side. Now Liz Menino putting a lot of pressure on in midfield. We haven't called her name yet. Early her first touch. Candace Thiem pushes it all the way back to Amanda Branca. Branca knocks it up into midfield. Dunaway can't hold. Gartrell slicing up the defense. Looking into the middle. Now it's knocked away. You can see what a dangerous player Gartrell is when she gets running with the ball forward. Great vision, very skillful player. Bidigan can't win that ball. Candace Thiem knocks it forward, out of bounds. Now a long throw in. It's Sumner, Jillian Sumner on the left side. Holding off the defender. She turns. She's able to get the cross off. Here's a dangerous ball, and Jessica Lair clears it, but not far enough out. Heather Gartrell on the ball now. Number 8. She's the left midfielder. She goes down in the corner. Now that was a very dangerous ball. Jillian Sumner played a great ball through the box. Jessica Lair tracking all the way back, able to knock that ball away before number 4, Julia Carnevale, could get her foot to it. So credit Bishops with the first dangerous chance of the game. And you can hear Lee Baker-Baum in the back, encouraging her teammates. Stolen away by Gartrell. Now Kara's got the ball, Kara Kern. And she loses it. It's knocked away. Liz Menino tracking back in midfield. Does a good job to chase it down. Candace Thiem can't keep it. Heather Gartrell's going to get this ball and throw it in. Bishops now putting the pressure on. Early on, they've been the team with most of the pressure. Number 2, Anna Childson from 30 yards out. She loads up, hits it, off the crossbar. Oh, my. I didn't think from that distance she'd really have a chance, and Melissa Vasiliadis falls down. She's still down in the own penalty area, but Parker has the ball. They're able to control it. Anna Childson with the first great shot off the crossbar. And you can see players slipping a little bit. It has rained this week. This game was originally scheduled for Tuesday night. It was postponed until tonight, actually postponed twice. The game was supposed to be played Thursday and then was put off until tonight. The winner will have to come back tomorrow morning at Southwestern College in Chula Vista and play Coronado High School in the championship final. Coronado has been resting since Tuesday. Now Kirby Brady cleaning things up in the back for Parker. Amanda Branca on the ball, knocks it up front. Kara Kern with a little touch. She turns, puts her hands down, and keeps her balance. You can see the footing out there is very treacherous. Now she tries to play Liz Menino through. Just a little bit too long, and Bishops clears easily. Kara Kern is the go-to player for this Parker attack. Ultimately, they're going to want to get that ball to her in the penalty area on her feet, not back in midfield. Bishops is more than happy to see her come back to the center circle to hold the ball. Now Bishops trying to clear it out of their own end, under a lot of pressure. Kirby Brady steps in front for Parker, and the ball's headed away. Amanda Branca, last player back. You can see her slipping and sliding just a little bit, but able to hold. Jessica Lair here in the midfield, very composed on the ball. Tries to slide it through 2 defenders, just no space there. Sarah Daw back to Kirby Brady. Kirby Brady gives it away. Heather Gartrell breaking up that pass intended for Rachel Bidigan. The ball goes out of bounds. You can see that Bishops is willing to put a lot of pressure on Parker at the back, try to force them to give the ball up early and create a counterattacking chance. Parker wants to establish possession, and they're not being allowed to. Bishop's putting too much pressure on them. Now here's Rachel Bidigan. Wide on the right side. She'll throw the ball long into the box. There was Kara Kern trying to battle through 2 defenders, couldn't get by. Heather Gartrell trying to get by her defender, couldn't quite do it. This Bishops team, a very young team. They only have 3 seniors, 4 sophomores. The rest of them are freshmen and sophomores. 3 juniors. Amanda Branca now at the back for Parker. She looks up top, and the ball's knocked away. Neither team really settling down much. Bishop's playing a very high-pressure defense. Parker trying to attack out of that. Liz Menino able to control it. The ball's laid back for Rachel Bittigan. Parker gives it away. The other key player for Parker in the middle is going to be Rebecca Dunaway. She's a senior. She played on the last Parker team that won the championship outright back in 1998. As a freshman, she played in the midfield for a team that was dominated by seniors, had 10 seniors on the roster. Now she's one of those seniors trying to lead her team back to a title. We're almost 10 minutes into this game. There is no score between Parker and Bishops in this girls Division IV CIF San Diego section semifinal. They lay the ball back. Gartrell can't get on the end of that. Chilson knocks it out of bounds. Referees say that ball was already out of bounds. Jessica Lair, I mentioned earlier, she had been injured a good portion of this year. Just got back about 2 months ago, back to full strength. Wasn't until after the first of the year she was really able to get back on the field and play. As I mentioned, Rebecca Dunaway, a senior for Parker. The other senior, Liz Menino, also playing in central midfield. She played sweeper back in '98 for the Lancers. Led them to a title that year, and the next year to a co-championship with Bishops. As I mentioned earlier, the winner of this game will play tomorrow at noon at Southwestern College in Chula Vista. They will take on the Coronado Islanders, who defeated Christian High School 2-1 in Tuesday's semifinal. Now Liz Menino playing square. Nothing there. Trying to hold it. The ball's just knocked around there. Neither team doing a very effective job of holding the ball. Part of it has something to do with the field. The field is, as we get later, a little more torn up. The boys' semifinal was right before this. The Bishops boys winning a thrilling come-from-behind 3-2 game over La Jolla Country Day. Now here's Kara Kern turning in the box, pokes it towards the goal, and Lee Baker-Baum has no problems handling that. Candace Thiem again, first to the ball, and she's fouled by number 7, Allison Senier. Looking forward. Dunaway flicks it up in the air. Bittigan tries to keep it in play, and she can't. Heather Gartrell holds her off. Heather Gartrell, one of 3 seniors that play in midfield for these Bishops Knights. She plays on the right side, Julia Carnevale plays on the left side, and Lindsay Frost plays in the center. They've got to provide the leadership for this Bishops team that's looking to get back to the finals for an 11th year in a row. It's a great tackle there in midfield. Ball's headed straight up in the air. Dunaway can't hold it. Menino to Kern. Ball ends up back at Menino's feet. She can't get through. Kern trying to get to it, trying to keep it in play, and she cannot. Ball's out of bounds for a goal kick. Parker now starting to put a few more passes together. Bishops had the early chances. In fact, Anna Chilson, in about the 5th minute, took a shot that went off the crossbar. It actually had Melissa Vasiliadis beaten, but went off the top of the crossbar and stayed in play. Now we've got a substitution. Kelly Senier, number 11, comes in for her sister Allison. Menino with a shot. Oh, and Lee Baker-Baum holds on to it. Got up on her tiptoes and made that save with her fingertips. Now Sarah Daw hits it back in. Looking for Kern up top. Baker-Baum again out of her box, makes a save. Liz Menino, that's her second good chance. You see the senior starting to assert herself in midfield. Jessica Lair, back to Kirby Brady. They go up front. Sarah Daw wins the tackle. Kara Kern turns to the ball. Kara with it on her right foot, cuts to her right, in the box at the penalty spot. Back to the left, can't get it. Oh, here's an open shot, and a goal! Unbelievably, Sarah Daw running all the way up from defense. The beneficiary of a strange bounce. Kara Kern took on 2 defenders, pushed her way past, poked the ball over to Sarah Daw, and Sarah Daw hammers it past Lee Baker Baum from about 6 yards for this game's opening goal. We are in the 14th minute of tonight's match between Bishops and Parker. Parker takes a 1-0 lead. You can see Kara Kern trying to battle her way through the penalty area. 2 Bishops defenders came to close her down, and as the ball rolled away from her, she just reached out and poked it across the goal box, and there was Sarah Daw to hammer it home from close range. Now Jessica Lair with the ball in her chest, plays the ball down the wing. Rebecca Dunaway, the senior, slips, tries to play it in. You can see that this field is a little chewed up. The boys' game really tore up some of the ground, and now the girls are having to come out and play on this, and it's also a little bit wetter out here, so you're going to see players slipping and sliding. With 3-4 days of solid rain, this field is actually in pretty good shape. It's held up fairly well. Kirby Brady gives it away, but Bishops can't do anything. They whack it across the Candace Thiem. Candace bringing it upfield. Number 20, Taylor Wyatt, can't keep the ball in play. She's just a freshman, but doing a great job over there on the left side. Kara Kern challenging for that ball. Liz Menino nearly picks off the pass at the top of the box. Jessica Lair can't step in front and keep it, and the ball stays down the line. Kirby Brady with the ball, puts it back in the middle. Parker not letting Bishops out of their own half. Dunaway turns, finds Daw, the goal scorer. She looks all the way to the other side. Kara Kern holds, now with her left foot. She looks for Dunaway. Ball's just a little bit too long. Dunaway going to maybe sneak in and get a touch, and she does. And it'll be Parker's throw. Great hustle by Dunaway to force the turnover in Bishop's penalty area. Now Parker looking for a second goal, really trying to put the pressure on. The ball drops in the box. Now they try to clear it. Ball falls to Liz Menino. She can't do anything. Candace Thiem puts a head on it. Menino holding in midfield, looking back. Oh, gives the ball away. Very foolish. Sarah Daw cleans it up anyway. Kirby Brady. Lori Gartrell, the freshman sensation for the Bishop Knights. She picks it off. Up to Senye. The freshman Senye. Oh, and that ball left the field and went out of bounds. Kelly Senye, just a freshman, and she's on playing up top. Looks to be a little bit bigger than her sister. A little taller, that is. And now it's number 14, Sumner. She's in on goal. Oh, the ball rolls harmlessly across the top of the box and cleared. Bishop's unable to do anything with that chance. Now here's Sumner again. Pressuring Kirby Brady. Going to get a throw-in out of it. Sumner's had a couple of good chances and nearly had a chance earlier from a cross through the box that Jessica Lair somehow got to first. Now, here's Lori Gartrell down the right wing side. She's trying to cross it. She does, through a couple of legs, back to the penalty spot. There's her sister, unable to get to it. Now, Liz Menino comes out and breaks it up. Jessica Lair clears it for Parker. Kristen Kern looking for Rachel Bittigan. Can't find her. Heather Gartrell counterattacking for Bishops. She's got the ball on the left side. Can she beat her down the wing? Nope, she's going to cross it in. And Melissa Vasiliadis lets the ball roll just wide. Vasiliadis, just a freshman, and done a great job for Francis Parker this whole season. They were 10-0 and undefeated in the Coastal League. Vasiliadis only giving up 2 goals. Parker comes into the playoffs the number 1 seed in Division 4, the first time they have ever been the number 1 seed in this division. Every year for the last 10 years, it's been Bishops with one exception. Santa Fe Christian last year, I believe, was the number 1 seed coming in. Now, up front, Bishops breaks it up. Gartrell turns on the ball. She looks. She's got her sister steaming in on the left side. Ball across, it's deflected. And Vasiliadis somehow kept that ball in play. I have no idea how she did that. Gartrell puts a head on it. Jessica Lair trying to play forward. Lair gives it away but gets it right back. Now she keeps it, steps through a tackle. She's got a player open in the middle of the field. Yes, it's Dunaway. Dunaway in the center. Looking for Kristen Kern. Kristen unable to get to that ball. Parker had the matchup they wanted. They had Dunaway running through the middle of the field with no defenders, and the two Kern sisters up at the edge of the penalty area, but unable to hold the ball and get a decent chance. Ball flicked up in the air. Jessica Lair trying to hold it, and she can't. Carnevale throws it in. Now she wants to cross it herself, and she does. Bishop's trying to connect here. Heather Gartrell, the senior, steaming in on the left side. Can she keep it? They do keep it. Gartrell overlaps to the inside, actually, and somehow, no, they can't quite come up with it. Bishop's doing a nice job there on the left side. Midfielders overlapping, pushing forward, looking for a chance to get in on the left side. The two most dangerous chances of this game so far have both come from the left side. Gartrell once with a cross, and Jillian Sebner with a shot from the left side of the top of the penalty area. Now here's Rachel Bittigan with a long throw. Headed on by Kara Kern. Her sister couldn't get to it. Kirby Brady running hard out of the back for Parker. She's got a lot of speed, and she's a big, strong player. Can't win that tackle. Carnevale back, Dunaway. Menino. Kern holds it. That's Kara Kern. She turns, slips, stays on her feet somehow, and tries to slide it in the corner. Bittigan was not anticipating that. I think when she saw Kara Kern fall down, she held up her run just a little bit. Parker now putting a little more pressure on. Long throw down that sideline. Kara Kern trying to win it. She can't. Bittigan does, though, and knocks it out of bounds. Parker trying to establish a little more possession. Occasionally they get antsy and try to play more direct over the top. Bishop's very content to counterattack and very effective on the counterattack. They've got good speed out on the flanks in Carnevale and Gartrell. Heather Gartrell, that is. And Lori Gartrell in the middle, a very good distributor of the ball and very skillful. Ball's back. Parker not letting Bishop's out. Nice little move. Number 20, Taylor Wyatt, the freshman, just dribbled around Kara Kern. Kelly Senye up to her sister Allison Senye. Allison can't keep it in play. So we've got Parker out here with the Kern sisters, and Bishop's has got the Gartrell sisters and the Senye sisters. 3 sets of sisters on the field tonight for these two teams. That's got to be a treat to play with your sibling in a championship match. Parents obviously very proud of these young ladies. These young ladies, so skillful, play on very talented club teams most of the year, and then come to these high schools and every year take them back to the championship. Here's Kara Kern steaming through the middle. Can she get to it? Somehow she shields the defender, holds her off. Turns, lays it off for Dunaway. Dunaway can't keep it. Ball's thrown in. Bishop's under a little bit of pressure here, and the ball cleared out. So Bittigan's going to come up and try and take the throw in. Parker's got 5 players in the box. Now 6. Sarah Daw sneaking up on the backside there. She got the goal earlier. There's the ball flicked onto the far post. Liz Menino runs in, and there's Sarah Daw at the top of the box. Hits it straight up in the air. Lee Baker-Baum should have no problem with this, and she does. She's got it. Easily handles that ball. Now punts it out. It takes a bounce and goes into the center circle. Kirby Brady up strong for Parker. Lori Gartrell putting a lot of pressure on Liz Menino. Jessica Lair just unable to keep that ball in play. I want to mention that Jessica Lair and Lori Gartrell, for a number of years, were teammates with the San Diego Surf Soccer Club, now playing against each other in high school. And here's a long ball into the corner. Kristen Kern with the ball. Great counterattack by Parker. She's got a chance. She cuts, she turns, tries to poke it with her left foot. Really didn't get anything on it, and the defense clears it away. Taylor Wyatt's done a great job on the left side of defense for Bishop tonight. She's only a freshman, but doing a terrific job. Lee Baker-Baum, the goalkeeper for Bishop's, also a freshman.
That company has also renewed its agreement with the official award patch supplier, the
We've got about 17 minutes left to go in tonight's match. An exciting match between Parker and Bishops. Here's the ball at the back post. Jessica Laird not quite able to get to that. Bishops dodges a bullet there. That ball was very quickly thrown in, headed across the penalty area, and a couple of Parker players had a shot at it, just couldn't quite get to it. I'm Jeff Scott, and you're watching CIF San Diego Section Playoff Soccer, brought to you by George Langevin Video Productions. For all your sporting, corporate, and family video needs, call George Langevin Video Productions at 858-277-9300. Headed up in the air in the middle of the field. Oh, Heather Gartrell with a great bit of skill to pull that down, and then wins the tackle. The referee says she won that tackle from behind and whistles her for a foul. Gartrell was not impressed or amused by that call. Well, a free kick here from Menino. She's got a great leg. Out of the back, plays it into the box. Straight up in the air by Kara Kern. Bishops clears. Julia Carnevale up the wing to Allison Senye. Allison Senye pushed off. Kirby Brady's going to get the call and the free kick. The Parker defenders have not been under pressure in the last 10 minutes. They've actually done a very good job of stepping in front and winning the ball early. 15 minutes left to go in this semifinal matchup between Parker and Bishops. Parker leads 1-0 on a goal by Sarah Daw. Here's Kirby Brady up the left wing side. She's got a lot of space, and she just can't quite keep up with that ball. This is a football field, and there's a crown on it. And I was out there earlier tonight, and there is a significant drop-off on both flanks. You can't, I don't know if you can tell on the on your screen, but both the corners slope away, and the ball rolls away quickly for these players. Also, this field is very narrow. Bishops and Parker have much wider home fields. Neither of them have a track at their school to keep the field narrow like this. Parker again putting him under pressure. Kern with a turn. Oh, Kristen to Kara, back to Kristen. Little back heel, couldn't pull it off. It's a good idea, though. You can see early on that both sets of sisters, or all three sets of sisters out here have an understanding and know how to play with each other. And we've got our first substitution for Francis Parker. Number 12, Hannah Rosen, is going to come on and replace Jessica Lair. I mentioned Jessica Lair coming back from injury. She's not 100%. Kara Kern tries to cut at the top of the box. Hannah Rosen gets a little touch, plays it back for Kristen Kern. Kristen Kern can't get to it. Rosen again with her head on it. Oh, a little overhead kick by Kara Kern, and the referee's going to blow the whistle. That was dangerous. That was very dangerous. You really can't go up in a crowd like that with your foot that high. The Bishops players going to have to chase this ball and put it back into play. Referee doing an outstanding job tonight, controlling play. This game has been very clean. As much as these two teams know each other and love to compete against each other, games are always played with the highest degree of sportsmanship. Now, a lot of these players know each other. Like I mentioned, some of them play together at the club level. So they know each other well, and they like each other. But they both want to win very badly. I do know that, having been a part of some of these games. Oh, there's Lori Gartrell. The great cut. Steps over, tries to keep it, beats one defender, can't beat the second one. Liz Menino steps over the ball herself and tries to play the ball forward. Kristen Kern giving chase. Bishops really pushed up now. Bishops looking for some space in behind the Parker defense. Parker closes him down, though, and no place to go. It will be Parker's throw. Game very back and forth in the midfield right now. Bishops players not happy about that call. If you look across the field, you can see the Bishops boys up in the stands. They just won their semifinal match in a thrilling 3-2 come from behind victory over La Jolla Country Day. Rachel Bittigan trying to take the ball from Heather Gartrell, and she's unable to. Gartrell keeps possession. And we've got a substitution. Number 6, Caitlin Prindle coming off. Number 12, Jill Shattuck. Kara Kern holding, switching fields. Sarah Daw trying to put it back to that same side, couldn't keep it there. Now here's Kristen Kern. She's got one defender to beat, she couldn't get by her. Oh, Defenders getting back quickly now for Bishops. They got 7 players back. Left-footed shot, harmlessly is going to roll to the goalkeeper. Lee Baker-Baum, just a freshman, but doing a good job for Bishops all year. They come in as the 4th-ranked team in this division for the playoffs, the lowest ranking they've had in a number of years. And a good battle there going on between Allison Senier and Kirby Brady. Candace Thiem steps in front, knocks it away. I apologize, that was Kelly Senier with that ball. Now here's Parker back on the attack the other end. It's Kristen Kern trying to keep it in play. She does. 2 defenders. Hannah Rosen tries to cross with her left foot. Bishops handles it easily. Dunaway unable to get to that, but Sarah Daw easily. Now finds Dunaway's feet in the middle of the field. She's got a lot of space. Looking for Bittigan in on that far side. Bittigan touches it back to Menino. Can't quite get the shot off. Defender put her under a lot of pressure. Now here's Allison Senier, the other Senier sister. 2 Senier sisters both playing up front for Bishops. Candace Thiem, down the line. Kara Kern, stutter steps, turns with the ball, now faces her defender. Ball's knocked in. Hannah Rosen running in at the far side. She heads it at the penalty spot, but couldn't get anything on it. Lee Baker-Baum makes a great save, and not really a great save, but just a solid save. She did what she had to do, come across, very sure-handed. We haven't seen her make any real mistakes. On the goal she gave up, she really had no chance on it. Somebody just didn't pick up Sarah Daw. Sarah Daw ran out of the back. The ball straight up in the air. Liz Menino can't get to it. Lori Gartrell, the freshman sensation for Bishops. She plays it up. There's Kirby Brady of Parker, though. Brady trying to turn with it. No place to turn. She just turns herself, dribbles out of trouble. Nicely done. Now the ball switched across field. Dunaway gets on the end of this. Dunaway also can't turn. Amanda Branca, the sweeper, knocks it forward. Kara Kern holds with 2 defenders on her back. Tries to turn. She's got Menino on the right side. Menino pushing up out of midfield. Menino steps over, turns, comes back. Bittigan plays it back to Menino. Bishops breaks it up. Parker now starting to string together a few passes, seeing if they can get in one more time, create another goal. Bishops trying to hold them off, looking for the equalizer. This young Bishops defense has done a fantastic job. Taylor Wyatt, the left back, very involved. Lee Baker-Baum, the goalkeeper, making some great saves early on. Kristen turns, hits it over, and she gets it in somehow. I don't know how she did that. Goal scored. I think it was Kristen Kern. Was it Kristen or was it Kara? I can't see from here. She took the throw in. There were a group of defenders around her. She took it on her thigh and somehow just turned and hit the ball over Lee Baker-Baum's head for a goal. I think it was Kara Kern. Kara somehow managed to hold that ball and score. Francis Parker now leads 2-0. They lead Bishops in this girls CIF San Diego section semifinal. We've got about 8.5 minutes left to play in the first half, and Parker has now taken a 2-0 lead. Bishops coming right back. Heather Gartrell to Kelly Senier. Kelly looking wide. Is she fouled from behind? No, she's not. The referee says play on. Now, Kristen Kern running hard on this sideline. She's going to play the ball back. Hannah Rosen looking forward, trying to find Rebecca Dunaway and can't. And we're going to have a caution here. Number 6, Caitlin Prindle, the right back, got a yellow card from the referee, I believe for dissent. And it was about, 20 seconds back. The play was at the other end of the field. She didn't like the call. She said something to the official, and the official was going to take none of that from her. I think she felt there was a foul at midfield. So did the Bishops bench. Parker comes away with it. Bishops now pushing forward. Rachel Bittigan trying to hold it. Heather Gartrell slips. You can see that wet field coming into play more and more, which is unfortunate in this game. 2 good teams like this. These 2 teams have won every single CIF Division IV championship since they went to a 4-division format. For the last 7 years in a row, they're the only 2 teams that have played for the title. Now they have to meet each other in the semifinals, with only one of them advancing to tomorrow's championship game at Southwestern College in Chula Vista at 12 o'clock noon. Kirby Brady looks long, finds Kristen Kern. Kristen switches it all the way for Rachel Bittigan. Rachel got some speed. Can she keep it in play? Can she get by Heather Gartrell? She got the speed to get to it, but Gartrell came back easily and plays the ball back and out of trouble. Parker forces the ball out for a goal kick. Heather Gartrell, very solid on that left midfield side. She's got very good speed. Rachel Bittigan able to keep it in play but not get by Gartrell. So number 3, Suzanne Usunis, the junior sweeper. She'll take the goal kick. Suzanne's done a great job for Bishops all year long. Here she is in a tough game tonight, doing a very good job, holding these Parker forwards at bay. Parker now with a 2-0 lead. Bishops is going to have to take some chances and push forward. They're going to have to create something. Gartrell lets the ball run through. Liz Menino knocks it down with her arm. It'll be free kick Bishops. Lori Gartrell, the freshman. She looks forward and she waves all the Bishops players forward. All the Bishops players now pushing up to at least midfield. She looks for her sister. And we've got a foul. And the fans like that call. And you're the referee, you've got to figure that at least half the people in the stands are going to like every call you make. So here's the free kick, and possibly a dangerous spot. Lori Gartrell, she's about 35 yards out from goal, not far from just outside the left-hand post. Referee's going to back the ball up just a tad. He saw her moving forward. She's going to try to get this ball in behind the defense. There it is, chipped in. Headed back towards their own goal. Oh, Melissa Vasiliadis somehow kept it out. Kirby Brady got ahead to it. And the Parker defense clears. Melissa Vasiliadis was going the wrong way. She was going to her right-hand post, and the ball got hit back to the left side. She dove, slid across the ground, and slapped it out. Now here's Gartrell. Heather to Lori, crossed in. And Vasiliadis lets it go by the post. That was a great chance for Bishops. Bishops has had 2 good chances now. One went off the crossbar, and the other, Vasiliadis made a diving save just with the fingertips of her glove to push that ball wide. Don't know how she got to it. Now it's Liz Menino trying to hold it in midfield, but Heather Gartrell comes back the other way for Bishops. She's got Allison Senier up top. Allison ran away, thought that Heather was going to get that ball, and she didn't. Candace Thiem trying to throw it in. She does. Plays to Dunaway. Thiem knocks it up front. And there's Kara Kern. Kara Kern going to her left across the field. She's got a lot of speed. She turns the corner and fights her way past one defender. Can she get past the second? Tries to set her step to the inside and doesn't get through. Oh, referee's going to blow the whistle. Number 17, Lee Fritz, obstructed Kara just a little bit. Good bit of defending, though. A lot of contact now in the box. Players jockeying for position. Melissa Vasiliadis way up from a goalkeeper position. She's going to try and shoot this ball and harmlessly goes wide. Up 2-0. Francis Parker coach Mark Tiebach lets his goalkeeper come up and take a free kick. Jose Chilavert, she is not, but she showed you at the other end what a great shot stopper she is. Of course, Jose Chilavert, the great Paraguayan goalkeeper who comes forward for his club team, scores a number of goals and scored many goals for the national team as well, mostly on free kicks, just like that from that range. Now here's Lori Gartrell, cutting, looking. She's got her head up, tries to find Kelly Senier, can't do it. Gartrell again looking for Senier, can't keep the ball in play. Parker knocks it out. Kelly Senier, she's got her sister forward and tries to play her sister. Ball will roll out of bounds. As I mentioned earlier, 3 sets of sisters on the field right now. Ball's knocked in, headed away. Oh, and a good play by Kirby Brady to keep the ball from being crossed again, but she knocks it out for a throw-in. Bishop's starting to put a little pressure on now. You see 3, 4, or 5 players up close to the top of the box. Bishop's going to make a substitution, though. Lee Fritz, number 17, leaves. Replacing her, number 6, Caitlin Prindle, who only went out because she received a yellow card. Kara Kern looking for her sister Kristen, couldn't find her. Prindle comes right in and wins the tackle. Ball over the top. Here's a chance. Allison Senier over the goalkeeper's head for a goal. There was a good chance. She caught the ball on the bounce and volleyed over Melissa Vasiliadis' head. What a great goal by number 7, Allison Senier. Give credit to Caitlin Prindle, number 6, for winning that tackle and stealing the ball from Kara Kern. And then she played the ball forward over the defense's head. Allison Senier ran onto it, got the ball in the volley from about 20 yards out, and just hit it over Melissa Vasiliadis' head. Great goal. The score now 2-1. Parker still leads Bishops by a goal. But Bishops clawing their way back into this game. And you can see players still slipping, still falling. Now it's Kelly Senier with the ball, turning. She was fouled. Bishops with another free kick. Here come the Knights of Bishops. It's a very proud program at the Bishops School. They've played in every single Division IV CIF championship match ever played. And they're trying to get back again. Lori Gartrell, the freshman. She knocks it into the box. Looking for Kelly Senier. Her sister, Heather Gartrell, on the ball. Tries to keep it in, tries to turn the corner. Can she get the cross off? No. Referee's going to say that ball's out of bounds. Thought maybe it would be a throw-in, but no, it's really out for a goal kick. Vasiliadis to take the goal kick. Well, she's a little dejected after that, but you can't be very upset. It was a great goal by Senier, who hit it over her head and dipped it under the crossbar. I can't think of a goalkeeper in the county that was going to save that. Both the goalkeepers tonight, just freshmen. And there's the halftime whistle. Wow. Bishops gets the goal right before halftime. The score is Francis Parker 2, Bishops 1. When we come back, we'll have more exciting soccer action in the second half between the Bishops School and the Francis Parker Lancers. Okay, welcome back to the second half of tonight's CIF semifinal match. Division 4 between the Lancers of Francis Parker and the Knights of Bishops. The Bishops School defending the west goal, wearing the maroon jerseys and shorts. Francis Parker wearing the all-white kit, defending the east goal. Parker leads 2-0. A couple of nice goals in the first half. Sarah Daw with the first goal, just about 10 minutes into the game. And then right before they could get settled down, Parker got a second goal to go up 2-1. But Bishops came back, got a goal back. It was Allison Senier knocking the ball over the head of Melissa Vasiliadis to get Bishops back in this game 2-1. These two teams, no strangers to the playoffs. In fact, they've met 7 straight years in the CIF championship game. Tonight, only one of them will advance this far. Final being played tomorrow at noon. Southwestern College down in Chula Vista. Now here comes Bishops with a chance. There's Kelly Senier, the younger Senier sister, with a great shot on goal, and Bishops off to a good start in the second half. We've got 40 minutes of soccer to go, and it's going to be an exciting game right down to the wire. It's 2-1, Francis Parker. But Bishops is right in this game and threatening. Vasiliadis, the freshman goalkeeper, she'll take this goal kick. Doesn't get it very far, but I think the ball went off a Bishops player and out of bounds. Hannah Rosen playing the midfield. She came on and substituted for the injured Jessica Lair. And here come Bishops the other way. Lori Gartrell steps in the midfield. She wins it. She's got a player running hard down the wing. She plays it down the right wing side. It's Julia Carnevale to Allison Senier. It's blocked, and it's going to roll out of bounds for a throw-in. Bishops really putting the pressure on. They came out quick with the first shot to start this half. They win the ball right back, and here they come again. Cameramen running into place. Ball thrown in. Gartrell turns with it, beats her defender. She crosses it into the middle. It's shots and a goal. Gartrell with a great turn. Oh my. And this time it was young Kelly Senier, the other freshman, on the other end of that, volleyed it into the net, ripped it into the up top corner. Vasiliadis had no chance to stop that shot. And it's 2-2. Bishops has battled back from being down 2-0 to tie this game. They got the goal right before halftime, and now the goal right after halftime. Parker coming out. Bittigan looking forward. Bishops content to just break up the play right now. Here's Kara Kern. Trying to turn with it, can't.
Bishop score by number 11, Kelly Senior.
Rachel Bittigan will take this throw. Parker's going to have to establish possession and hold the ball, or Bishops will continually counterattack them and punish them like they did on the last goal. The ball's knocked across. Hannah Rosen at the left midfield can't keep it in. The ball's kicked up the wing. Allison Senier holds it, finds Carnevale. Looking now for Kelly Senier. She can't get on the end of this. Amanda Branca back for Parker. Looks up, plays it forward. Carnevale intercepts. Kirby Brady there for Parker to knock it away. Sarah Daw, she scored the first goal for Parker. She's got it in midfield and knocked out of bounds by Liz Menino. Lori Gartrell running through the midfield again, wreaking havoc in the midfield for Bishops. She's only a freshman, and she may be the best player on the field for this Bishops Knights team. There's her sister Heather Gartrell, the midfielder on the side, the senior, the veteran leader in the left midfield. She looks long, throws it down the sideline. There's Kelly Senier crossing it to her sister Allison. Shot in, harmlessly. Vasiliadis lets it roll over the end line. That's Jillian Semner. Jillian Semner is dropped into midfield now. She is playing in the middle with Lori Gartrell. Number 2, Anna Chilson, also pushed up. Excuse me, Anna Childson. Liz Menino plays the ball back for Candace Thiem, and the ball goes out of bounds, and Bishops will have another chance. Here come the Knights. They were down 2-0 right before the half, and then, like lightning, they've scored 2 quick goals, one before the half and one just after the half, and they've tied this game 2-2. Now Heather Gartrell, she's looking long into the box. Can she get to it? No. Melissa Vasiliadis with the ball. Long punt all the way up to midfield. That's the best punt we've seen by a goalkeeper today, boys or girls, I think. Kara Kern slipping, trying to find her sister Kristen. Heads the ball off the ground. What a great bit of effort. Now, number 2, Anna Childson. Looking forward, Sarah Daw heads it back at him. Childson again with the ball. Trying to push forward. Hannah Rosen intercepts. She crosses it. Kara Kern can't get to it. Kristen, her younger sister, giving chase. There's Taylor Wyatt. Great job by the youngster. Liz Menino trying to win it in midfield. Lori Gartrell keeping it from her. Hannah Rosen steps in. Heads it across the field. Number 14, Jillian Sumner, playing it forward now. Looking for Allison Senier. Allison with a lot of speed on that side. Tries to come in from behind and can't. Kirby Brady just shields her off the ball. Nice play by Kirby Brady. Kirby Brady with a long throw. Can't keep it. Parker's ball. Knocked out of bounds by Bishops. Again, they look forward. And again, Bishops comes away with it. Candace Thiem steps in front, intercepts for Parker. She'll try to go the other way with the ball. Right now, both teams just battling, trying to get first to each ball. A lot of emotion out there. These teams are very, very talented. But, oh my, we've got a whistle after the play. A foul on Allison Senier, but she looks like she's the one that got the worst of it. Kirby Brady going to take the long free kick for Parker. She's looking forward. She's looking upfield for one of the Kern sisters. Sure enough, there's Kara on to Kristen. Kristen running past the defense. The ball flipped up in the air. No call. 2 players handled that ball. The referee let them play. Kristen Kern, now she's got it. Tries to cross with her left foot. She can't. Lori Gartrell dribbling out of her own end. Can't get out. Oh, and a tough tackle by Liz Menino. Gartrell limping just a little bit. It was a good call by the official. Both players had their hands up. The ball bounced off both players' arms. Referee let play go on. Nobody was handling the ball. The ball just came up and struck the player. Here's Hannah Rosen at the back post. Liz Menino can't get the ball. Now it's Allison Sanier looking for her sister Kelly. Rachel Bittigan intercepts. Parker settles it in midfield. They play it back to Sarah Daw. Sarah Daw looking around. Plays it up the wing now. Trying to find Kristen Kern. Kristen can't keep it in play. Referee has a word with one of the players. Fans are really getting raucous on the other side now. This is a great game. It's 2-2. Lots of good goals. Parker went up 2-0 in the first half, only to see Bishop storm back and here in the first minute of the next half tie the game. Kirby Brady can't keep it in play, and now here come the Bishop's Knights. Number 4, Julia Carnevale, the senior left midfielder. She pushes forward. You can hear the Knights fans pounding on the benches across the field, trying to get the girls to go forward. Here's Kristen Kern, holding, shielding, looking for Rachel Bittigan running out of midfield. Bittigan got good speed, so does Heather Gartrell. Gartrell gets back to the ball first. We've got about 31 minutes to play. Lots of time in this game. I'm Jeff Scott, and you're watching CIF San Diego Section Soccer Playoff Action, brought to you by George Langevin Video Productions. For all your sporting, corporate, and family video needs, call George Langevin Video Productions, 858-277-9300. Yeah. Kara Kern turns it, crosses it. It's a great cross. Back to the top of the box. Hannah Rosen lays it back for Sarah Daw. She shoots, upper corner, just wide. There's a good bit of play by Parker there. Kara Kern got deep in the right-hand corner, and instead of crossing it towards the goal mouth, crossed it back to the top of the 18. And Hannah Rosen didn't have a good angle, so she laid it for Sarah Daw, who's running on from the back. Ball straight up in the air now. Parker comes away with it. It's Kern holding in midfield. She's looking for Jessica Lair. Jessica Lair to Bittigan. Bittigan shoots it near post. No problems for Lee Baker-Baum. She handles that easily. Bittigan, though, with a good, strong shot at the near post. Now, there's Kelly Sanier, the freshman forward. Now the player's trying to get the referee's attention so they can substitute. Bishop's trying to substitute on that far side. This game has been back and forth. Bishops came out very early, took a good shot that went off the crossbar, actually had goalkeeper Melissa Vasiliadis beaten. But Parker stormed back and scored the first 2 goals of this game. First it was Sarah Daw coming up from her stopper position. Next it was Kara Kern shielding in the penalty area, turning and hitting the ball in the volley past Lee Baker-Baum. But right before the half, Bishops got back into the game. Allison Sanier with a great goal. She caught a bouncing ball from midfield, volleyed it over Vasiliadis' head for Bishop's first goal. Then her little sister scored the second goal to tie it up on a cross from Lori Gartrell. Now, Kara Kern down in the box. She lays it to 6, an easy tap in for her sister. Oh my, that was a great goal. Textbook finish. The Kern sisters teaming up for yet another Francis Parker goal, and there's a lot of hugging going on in the 6-yard box. Referees telling the players, let's get back to play. CIF has warned the players not to show excessive celebrations after goals being scored. But that was a special moment there, the 2 Kern sisters running through the penalty area. Kara beating a player on the right flank, crossing it into the 6-yard box, and Kristen banging it home from close range. Lee Baker-Baum, no chance. Now the score, Francis Parker 3, Bishops 2. And this game is far from over. We've got almost 30 minutes of soccer still ahead of us. Very exciting game. This game, the flow back and forth, each team with a number of good chances and good shots, and the goalkeeper's really not to be faulted for any of the goals that have been scored so far. All the yelling and cheering, the PA announcer, you didn't hear the whistle blow, but there was a foul there at midfield. Liz Menino is going to take this free kick. Long ball knocked into the box. Lori Gartrell heads it away easily. Let's just get that thing out of here. Now play it in. Kara Kern trying to hold it. Crosses it, looking for Rachel Bittigan here on the right side. Candace Thiem overlapping. Can they find her? They're going to try to. Candace just couldn't get to that ball. The ball's played into the goalkeeper. Lee Baker-Baum easily comes out and handles it. Baker-Baum punts it up to midfield. Sarah Daw with a head on it. Hannah Rosen flicks it into the middle, and there's Lori Gartrell. She ducks under, but we'll have a foul. That was Kristen Kern stepping over the ball, letting it run past her, putting Gartrell on her hip. Gartrell forced a foul. Now, we've got 3 players in a wall. Kara Kern, she's about 35 yards out from goal. This is very much a makeable shot from here. And it looks like she's going to shoot it. Kara Kern winding up. Over the wall, far corner, great save. Lee Baker-Baum dives to her right, makes a save, pushes it around for a corner kick, just around the post. It's a good shot by Kara Kern, too. You knew Kara was shooting. Baker-Baum was ready. She made the save. Now a corner kick for the Parker Lancers. Haven't been a lot of corner kicks in this game. The last one resulted in a goal for Bishops. There it is, bent in, far post, up for the head, and a goal! Oh my! Knocked straight in off the corner kick. I believe it was Rebecca Dunaway. Let's wait till the crowd gets out of there. That's right, it was. We waited for the PA announcer to verify that for me, but it was Rebecca Dunaway at the far post. She goes up, the ball went over all the defenders and the goalkeeper's head, and there she was at the back post to head it in. Now Bishops down by 2 goals again. Parker leading 4-2. Bishops has been here before, though. They clawed their way back to score 2 goals and tie it. Can they do it again? The momentum is clearly shifted to Parker, but with 25 minutes left to go in the game, anything can happen. And when Parker plays Bishops, just about anything does happen. I think that's Rosen on the far side trying to throw the ball in. Kelly Senye battling up top. Rachel Bittigan gives it a flick. Jessica Lair in midfield turns 2 defenders. Now she plays it in the corner. Bittigan's got the speed, so does Kern. Kern around the corner. This is Kara Kern in the box. She tries to cross it. Now the ball's in her left foot. Slides, and it's chested away. A brilliant defensive play. Now here comes Lori Gartrell. Tries to get Bishops going the other direction. She does. She steps in between 2 forwards. Beats 1 player. Beats a 3rd. Can't quite get to the next one. But there is Kelly Senye beating the player to the ball. And knocked down, no call. And I believe she might be injured. Kelly Senye maybe twisted an ankle in that play. Very difficult. She and Candace Thiem were both running for the same ball. Looks like their feet came down together in the same place. And Candace is coming over to get a little water. The trainer's going to come over and check the game. Okay. You're up. We're back after that injury timeout. Freshman Kelly Senye getting a little banged up there. We're back to live action. Francis Parker leads this CIF San Diego section semifinal for Division IV girls soccer 4-2. The last goal scored by senior midfielder Rebecca Dunaway to put the Lancers back up by 2 goals. Now here's Caitlin Prindle back into the game. She started the match for Bishops. Now she's on. Heather Frost, center midfielder, back on. Bittigan lets it go. Gartrell takes it off her head, shields off a player, keeps the ball. Oh, Wyatt steps around a defender. Very clever. She's only a freshman as well, playing very well at the left back spot. Skillful player, very savvy. This is a young Bishops team. They have 4 freshmen. 3 of them are starters. Only 3 seniors. Of course, all of them start. There's one of them, Heather Gartrell, looking forward. Looking for Allison Senye. And we're going to have a tough tackle and a yellow card. Candace Thiem is going to be cautioned there for I think he's going to say there was a high boot. She came in over the top, kicked Allison Sanier in the shin, and she's going to be substituted. Kirby Brady now coming on to replace Candace Thiem. And Mark Tiebach not happy with that call. This game is really getting tough. Bishop's trying to get themselves back into the game. Another goal here would completely change the complexion of this game. Lori Gartrell fires it in. The ball's flicked on by Dunaway. There's Kristen Kern looking for Bittigan, can't find her. And there's no Bishop's players there to clean it up. Amanda Branca clearing it up the line. The ball went out of bounds for a throw-in. Bishop's now putting some pressure on. This Knights team very talented, very skillful. And as they've shown tonight, very resilient, battling back from a 2-goal deficit earlier tonight to tie the game right after halftime 2-2. Only to watch Parker take another 2-goal lead and lead 4-2. Good hard work by Lori Gartrell, tracking back on Kara Kern. Kern able to keep it? Yes, she is. She looks up front, tries to find her sister. There's Jessica Lair putting in the corner for Rachel Bittigan. Bittigan's got a lot of speed, but she can't outrace Wyatt. Wyatt gets there and knocks it out for the corner kick. That's a good matchup on the right side. Rachel Bittigan's got an awful lot of speed, but the young freshman Taylor Wyatt playing the left back. This is her first CIF semifinal. Like so many of the Bishop's players before her, getting tested by fire. Now the corner kick taken by Kristen Kern. Kristen, the younger sister of Kara. All the way into the far post. Nobody there. Can Parker keep it in? Yes, they can. Jessica Lair with the ball, headed up and off the crossbar. Oh, nearly a chance. Jessica Lair with a good chance. It was hard to see from this angle if she could get it on goal. The ball was up so high. Lee Baker-Baum came out to challenge. Ball went over the top of the goal. It's a good chance. Now Parker putting the pressure on. The ebb and flow of this game has been fantastic. Both teams taking control at times. Now Parker pushing at Bishop's. Sarah Daw goes up to win it with her head. Kara Kern turning, trying to find Liz Menino. Can't. Liz turns her ankle. Had to hold up her run. And Bishop's gets there. Liz Menino limping back into play. Actually, that is Sarah Daw. That's not Liz Menino. Liz Menino's dropped all the way into the back, and Sarah Daw is down on one knee. I don't think she's going to be able to continue. And we're going to take an injury timeout right now. Okay, we're back to live action here in this CIF semifinal thriller between the Francis Parker Lancers and the Knights of Bishops. You just saw Sarah Daw get helped off the field. She's sitting over on the sideline, unable to return just yet. Bishops scrambling to get out of their own end. It's Lori Gartrell with the ball at her feet. She's pushing forward. She finds Julia Carnevale, who can't keep it. Liz Menino for Parker. Gets it forward. Jessica Lair now probing down the left side. She's got Kristen Kern to Kara Kern. Kara couldn't get a foot on it. Lori Gartrell turns, beats one defender, beats two. Oh, she's having a magnificent game in midfield for Bishops tonight. Tries to get the ball to her sister, can't. Rachel Bittigan steps in front. Here comes Parker, back at him. Kara Kern trying to push it through, couldn't find any space. Parker not letting Bishops out of their own end. Jessica Lair with the ball. She runs by. She's got some space and a player on the left side, but she has to come back to the right side. She finds Candace Thiem. Candace over here to Rachel Bittigan. Can't keep the ball in play, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. So the tempo was really picked up in this game. Bishops down by 2 goals, needing to goal to climb back into it. Parker trying to finish this off with another goal. Another goal might end it. Then again, the way Bishops has come back tonight from 2 goals down before, it probably won't. Nice ball from Amanda Branca up the middle of the field. Bishops defenders playing the ball out of the back on the ground. Now up top. And Gartrell holding. Looking for Sumner. There's Sanier, Allison Sanier, the older sister, playing up top. Candace Thiem cuts her off, gives her no space, steps over. Very nifty bit of defending. Candace doing a great job there for Parker. Get them out of trouble. Candace is only a freshman herself. This Parker team also young, with a freshman in goal, a freshman at the right back. And we've got a stoppage of play here, another substitution. Taylor Wyatt for Bishops will put the ball back into play on the referee's whistle. She goes down the line. Heather Gartrell knocks it away. Kara Kern flicks it up. Rachel Bittigan now has it. They play the ball down the line. It's Kristen Kern. She's got two defenders. Can she get by them? She's looking for the cross. She puts it all the way across. Out comes the goalkeeper racing out. Rebecca Dunaway not able to get there. The senior midfielder who's got the fourth goal in this game for Parker. She couldn't quite get on the end of that long cross from Kristen. Liz Menino has now moved back into a defensive role for Parker. As I mentioned, her freshman year, she played sweeper for this Parker team that beat Bishops in the CIF finals. Now here's Lori Gartrell, turning her defender once, turning it twice, getting down on the right side. She's got some room. She crosses it back, and there's nobody there. Parker's able to get it out of their own end. No trouble. Hannah Rosen up the left wing side. Kristen Kern can't keep it. Now she can. Excuse me, that's Kara Kern, and she's got Rachel Bittigan running for her on the left side. Rachel Bittigan and Taylor Wyatt in a foot race on this side. Bittigan cuts inside. It's a good move. Oh, and cuts back outside. It's on her foot. She shoots it. And Lee Baker-Baum there to make the easy save. The ball was right at her. Bittigan doing some good running on the left side. Got a great shot off. Now Dunaway outside to Rosen. Parker putting the pressure on. Both teams really running at each other. Bishops had a chance a second ago. Parker counterattacked. Now Dunaway holding, looking for Lair. Lair playing simple here. Looking for Liz Menino, the senior. She tries to go into the corner. Very difficult ball. No space there. Young Taylor Wyatt, she had that covered. Now she's got the ball in her hands. And again, they go through Lori Gartrell. Lori has been the ringleader today. Everything has gone through her. Liz Menino steps in front, wins the tackle, plays forward, nice and simple. There's Kara Kern with a lot of space, maybe too much space. She cuts, puts it on her right foot, shoots at far post. Lee Baker-Baum can't make the save, but the ball was wide and out of bounds for a goal kick. Kara Kern showing you how dangerous she is, showing you why she is the county's leading goal scorer. Now Bishops will have a goal kick, and they're going to have to get this ball out of their own end. It has been a difficult night for Bishops in the back. They've given up 4 goals, but to their credit, they've stormed back. They were down by 2 early and tied this game up, and they're putting pressure on Parker now. Just a moment ago, we saw a good counterattack down the right side by Lori Gartrell. She crossed into the middle. There was no teammate there to finish it. Now Bishops does get it out of their own end. And Menino plays back to Bronca. Bronca with a lot of time. She collects. Now a little pressure. And she plays it up the wing. Nobody's there. Lee Fritz for Bishops putting a lot of pressure on Bronca there at the end, forcing her to knock the ball out of play. This is what Bishops is going to need to do to get back in the game. Put Parker under pressure. They've got the skillful players in Carnevale and the 2 Gartrell sisters and the Senier sisters to win this back. Now it's Dunaway in a foot race with Anna Childson. Anna turns and beats her. Coming up the field. Can't beat the second girl. She gets it back, though. She's got Heather Gartrell. Heather probing, looking forward for Fritz. Can she hold it? Nope, she can't. Ball's out of bounds. Kirby Brady on that left side. Very solid. So Parker is essentially playing with 3 defenders. They've pushed Candace Thiem up into central midfield along with Jessica Lair and Rebecca Dunaway. Essentially playing with 5 midfielders, 3 in the center. Now there's Kara Kern looking for her sister Kristen. Kristen in a foot race, and she's got good speed. She might be able to get to this ball. But number 3, Suzanne Yasunas, cleans it up. Suzanne being very solid back there. She has not been outrun. They've only turned the corner on her once. Unfortunately, that led to the go-ahead goal, the 3rd goal, scored by Kristen Kern. Now, into the corner. Here's a chance. Kern on the ball with a shot off the defender's back. The goalkeeper, Baker-Baum, came out to make a great save. And a bit of a collision in the box there with Kara Kern, but she made the save. And now she's got it and punting it upfield. Number 8, Lindsay Frost, tries to cross it. Kirby Brady sticks ahead on it, though, and there's Lori Gartrell everywhere tonight, winning the loose ball, settling it down, sending her teammates forward. Just a bit unlucky with that pass. Jessica Lair out on the flank now is a new spot for her. Dunaway looking to all sides. Now she's got Lair way out here, all alone. Lair crosses it. Baker Baum coming out. Linesman's flag is up. The referee doesn't see it yet. There's a scramble to get the ball out. Referee still doesn't see it. And we've got a player down in the box. Now it's Lori Gartrell picking it off in midfield. It's 3-on-3 if she can hurry. She slips it between two players. It's 2-on-2 up top. There's Fritz. Fritz with the ball. She's got only one player to beat, and she can't turn the corner. Parker able to get defenders back in a hurry and cover that up. Now it's Bishops pushing in on the attack. Bishops very effective on the counterattack tonight. In fact, both of their goals have come on the counter. Heather Gartrell keeping possession, stepping over one tackle, surging into the middle. She and her sister trying to play a little give and go. They can't. Bidigan knocks the ball into the corner. Kristen Kern racing for it, trying to beat Yasunis. Can't. Kristen Kern now needs to go fix her hair. And it's Wyatt to Gartrell, back to Wyatt, and they play it up front. These freshmen playing with so much poise in the CIF semifinals. Amanda Branca under pressure, knocks it straight up in the air. That's the pressure Bishops wants. Now, Lori Gartrell with the ball in midfield. Jessica Lair takes it from her. Jessica, her club teammate, her former club teammate, finds Hannah Rosen on the left side. No. Cut off easily. Allison Senier shuts it down. Allison Senier was playing up top, scored the first goal of the game for Bishops, has now been dropped into the midfield spot and doing a lot of hard running in midfield. And we're going to make a couple of substitutions. Natanya Mayo, number 14, is going to come on. She's going to replace Hannah Rosen.
Into the game for the Lancers, number 5, Jessica Austerlitz.
And Jessica Austerlitz, number 5.
Natanya Mayo.
So Austerlitz comes on, Mayo comes on. It's their first appearance in tonight's playoff game. Coach Mark Tebak trying to get his starters some valuable rest. They've got to come back at noon tomorrow and play in a final if they're going to win this game. Of course, Bishops faces the same problem if they win the game. They've got to come back at noon tomorrow and play in a championship game. Very unfair to ask these young ladies to lay it all on the line tonight and then come back tomorrow and play a Coronado team that's been resting since Tuesday. But they're going to do it, and they're going to do it without complaint. There's a handball. Claire's pointed it out before the referee could. Rebecca Dunaway, the senior midfielder for Parker, she's going to put her jacket on and sit down and rest. Yasunis knocking it upfield, but Natanya Mayo turns, gets herself into the middle. She's got a little bit of space. There's Kristen Kern looking for Jessica Lair, just too far. Allison Senier back for Bishops, trying to clean it up, and she does. And Jessica Austerlitz putting a lot of pressure on that left side. We've got about 9 minutes left to go in this CIF San Diego section semifinal matchup. Girls soccer match between Bishops and Francis Parker. Francis Parker leads by a score of 4-2. We've had 6 great goals tonight. And here comes Heather Gartrell steaming down the other side. Excuse me, that was Lindsay Frost. And Bishops with a throw in, a dangerous chance. On a narrow field like this, any corner kick, any throw in within 20 yards of the corner flag is going to be dangerous. And Bishops has got 5 players up in the box, now a 6th. They play it in. Jessica Lair clears it away. It'll be a corner kick. Bit of a collision in the box there. Jessica Lair doing a very good job to make sure that it went out for a corner. Didn't want to give up the shot. Number 2, Anna Childson, putting her under tremendous pressure, forcing the corner. So here we've got Gartrell. Lori Gartrell, that is, the freshman. She'll put this corner in play. 7 players in the box for Bishops. Ball goes all the way to the far post. There's all alone. Oh, my. Number 8, Lindsey Frost couldn't quite get to that ball. She had a chance. It actually dropped for her and got over all the defenders. But she couldn't get a solid foot on it. The ball went wide. Melissa Vasiliadis easily gets the ball and takes the goal kick. She knocks it upfield. Bishops keeps it in. Bishops not letting Parker off the hook. A lot of pressure. Now a giveaway. There's Kristen Kern looking for Natanya Mayo down the line. Couldn't find her. Kara Kern has dropped into midfield for Parker. She has replaced the senior Dunaway. And Natanya Mayo is up front with Kristen to do all the hard running. Hopefully get another goal for the Parker Lancers. Hopefully for Parker, that is. Bishops looking to get back in this game with another goal. Hopefully they can break down the Parker defense. Now Liz Menino with the throw. She's a senior. She's played in 3 straight CIF championship matches. She knows what this pressure's like. There's Gartrell. Lori playing like a senior. She's only a freshman. She might be the most dynamic player out there right now. She's everywhere, getting the ball at her feet, creating opportunities. Menino, looking long. She's got Bidigan, flicks it on. Jessica Lair holds it on her chest. And she's got Natanya Mayo. She plays her down into the corner. Can Natanya get the cross off? Oh, she cuts it back with the left foot. A nice move. Lair now with the ball, top of the 18, racing into the corner. Can she keep it into play? She's going to try to. And it'll be a corner kick. And the referee's going to signal there was a foul. And it'll be Bishop's ball. Jessica Lair gave the defender a little push in the back. The linesman caught it. Jillian Semner saying, that's right, that should be our ball. Yasunis to take this kick. She'll try and get her team out of danger. Ball goes straight out of bounds. It'll be Parker's ball. Menino again puts it in play for Parker. Bidigan flicks it on. There's Mayo. Can she hold it? Nope, she can't. Bidigan got whacked on the head there. Player clashed heads. Referee's going to come over. We're going to take a timeout for injury. No, we're not. We're going to stay right with you, folks. Rachel Bidigan got a knock on the head, but she's going to stay in the game. Natanya Mayo flicks the next ball on. Candace Thiem wins it in midfield. There's Kara Kern running over a player in midfield to get to that ball. Allison Senier tries to keep it for the Knights of Bishops. Jessica Osterlitz throws it in. Kristen Kern giving chase. She puts Yasunis under pressure. And there's Heather Gartrell, now moved to the other side. She splits the defender right between her legs. It's a great play by Heather. Comes all the way over here. And there's Natanya Mayo working hard. And they get the ball and keep possession. Now the ball up for Kristen Kern. Kristen with a player on her back. Steps over and she's got it. Now Kara at the edge of the box with her left foot. Crosses it in and it'll go out of bounds for a corner kick. Parker with another chance here. We're back with a corner kick. Kara Kern taking this for Frances Parker. Bishops with 6-7 players back in the box to defend. The ball swung in, going to the far post. It's headed by Jessica Lair, just wide. Goal kick. Parker players appeal for a corner, but no avail. There's clearly the ball was played off of Jessica Lair's head. Now, Bishop's going to make another substitution. They're going to bring a player off. Who are they bringing off? Number 8, Lindsey Frost. She comes over to the sideline. Number 11, Kelly Senier, comes back on. She went out earlier injured. Now she's back. She's got the second goal for Bishops tonight. She turns and plays it forward. Kelly again, pushing it forward. She and her sister Allison have the 2 goals for Bishops tonight. Here's Kristen Kern trying to turn the corner and beat her player into the box. She doesn't quite get in. It'll be Parker's throw. Kristen Kern has not stopped running hard for the Parker Lancers. She's been the player that's really made things happen for them up front tonight. Doing all the hard running off of her sister. Long throw in, Jessica Osterlitz. Flicked on at the back post. Natanya Mayo with a chance. The ball falls. The penalty area still loose. Candace Thiem, she shoots. Oh, it's deflected wide. A great chance for the Lancers to go up 5-2. And once again, the Bishops defense holds. Suzanne Yasunis blocked it out for a corner. great play. The goalkeeper had no chance if that ball's on goal. Yasunis deflects it wide. Now, Kristen Kern with a chance, putting this ball back into play. She holds her hand up. Nobody's really moving. She plays it low. Candace Thiem lets it run, and the ball's cleared out. Heather Gartrell easily plays the ball out to midfield. The scoreboard clock has been turned off. We're inside the last 5 minutes. You're watching CIF San Diego section soccer playoff action from La Costa Canyon High School. We've got a Division IV semifinal matchup with the Francis Parker Lancers and the Bishop Knights. One of these two schools is not going to go through to the finals tomorrow, which is sad because these two teams have met in the last 7 consecutive CIF championship matches. Ball headed up by Parker, and they're able to keep it. Candace Thiem looking wide. She's got Kern out here wide. Kara Kern can't keep it. Again, Bishop's playing quickly. Parker gives it away. Bishops is looking for a chance like this. This is what they need. Suzanne Yasunis puts her head on it. Parker keeps it in, though, keeping them under pressure. They haven't let them out of their half in a while. Now, Jessica Osterlitz running in at the edge of the box. We've got a chance. Suzanne Yasunis gets there, but Osterlitz strips her. Can she keep it? Nope, she's going to run up the girl's back, and she's going to force a corner. She goes up Allison Senier's back. The Bishops players wanted a foul called. Instead, it'll be a corner kick for Francis Parker, and Kristen Kern will go and take the corner kick. She picks it up quickly. She's going to put it back into play. You've got 10 Bishops players back in the box defending. They can't give up another goal. An in-swinger, it's hard. It's headed straight up in the air and out of bounds. Jessica Osterlitz did a great job to get to that ball first. She beat Lee Baker-Baum, the Bishops goalkeeper, to the ball, but headed it straight up over the post. Now we've got another yellow card. Number 7, Allison Senier. The junior forward, she scored the first goal for Bishops tonight. She's going to get a yellow card for dissent. That's the second card we've seen tonight for dissent. Bishops players obviously frustrated. This is very difficult for them. They've played so hard this season. They're the number 4 seed, trying to battle themselves back into the CIF championship. The referee restarts play. Again, a Lancer gets to the ball first. Bishops able to clear. Lori Gartrell has now got herself pushed up front along with her sister Heather. Ball knocked forward. Natanya Mayo trying to keep it up, going for Parker. Here comes Bishops. They've got to push forward in the last few minutes here. Lori Gartrell steals it. A nifty turn. Beats one defender. Beats two. Can she beat a third? No. And we've got a foul. And the foul's going to go the other way. It's going to go against Bishops. Right now, nothing is going their way. The score, Francis Parker leads 4-2. Parker led 2-1 at the half. Bishops tied it up immediately afterwards. But then Francis Parker scored 2 goals here in the second half to extend that lead back to 2 goals. And there's the final whistle. The end of this thrilling CIF semifinal match between Francis Parker and the Bishop School. Francis Parker wins it 4-2. They go on to the CIF San Diego Section Division IV final tomorrow at noon at Southwestern College in Chula Vista. Both of these teams played a great game tonight. The game winner actually coming from Kristen Kern on a cross from her sister Kara. That was the 3rd goal. Senior Rebecca Dunaway scored the 4th goal to finish it off. That was a corner kick that she headed in from a Kristen Kern corner. Before that, the Senier sisters, Allison and Kelly, each had scored for Bishops to battle Bishops back into a 2-2 tie after Parker had taken a 2-0 lead. Players are going to shake hands. These two teams have met so many times. This is the 3rd time they've met this year. They both play in the same Coastal League. Parker finishing on top of the Coastal League. Bishops finishing in 3rd place behind them. I'm Jeff Scott, and you've been watching CIF San Diego Section Soccer Playoff Action, brought to you by George Langevin Video Productions. Langevin Video Productions is the leader in sporting video productions in San Diego County. For all your sporting, corporate, and family video needs, call George Langevin Video Productions at 858-277-9300.